Aloha from Japan. This is Leato. Um, I had a show earlier today, and good job to all of my dancers. We did great. After the show, I had lunch with one of my Kumu friends that's here visiting for some workshops and a show. I'm not going to mention their name because I don't want them to be involved with my opinions or thoughts, because what I say here is my own opinions and my own thoughts. First, I want to say congratulations to all of the Haumana and all the Hula who participated at the 51st Merry Monarch Festival in Hilo. I got a chance to watch the replays, and I must say that the hula was lovely. Everything was beautiful this year, and I can never say that. It's been a very long time since I could say that, and I really do think that all the hula was great, and I wouldn't have wanted to be a judge sitting in those seats because it was hard, it was tough. But congratulations, whether you placed or not, you are a winner because you made it to that stage, and it's hard work to get to that stage, period. So, congratulations to all. And, if you're traveling back home, safe travels home. In regards to the Merry Monarch and in regards to Hula, period, every year I get together with a bunch of friends on Facebook and we put our opinions and we give them grades, or we say what we didn't like or what we liked or what we really liked. And it's good. It's good fun, and it's just a thing that we do, putting in our manao to um, what we are seeing. And I've seen a lot of bashing and hateful things being said. This year was worse. This was the worst that I've seen bashing, and it was so bad that one of the people bashing actually bad mouthed and bashed my cousin O'Brien, who passed away and is not even here to defend himself. How low and how shame. This person just runs their mouth and runs and runs. I was going to put him on blast, but then I thought about my kupuna and I thought about O'Brien, and, they wouldn't have done anything. They would say not to stoop to their level of hell, because that person that's bashing or running their mouth, that's all they're doing is running their mouth. They're living in their own hell. So I didn't stoop to that person's hell, and I will not bash the person. That person knows who he or she is. So, it's really shame because that person has a hula background, and that person has a kumu hula that is well known and that is respected. And in my opinion, it's really bad. You are being a bad reflection of your kumu. And if your kumu is allowing you to talk and run your mouth, then maybe your kumu is the same way, but I highly doubt it. And if he is the same way and that's why you continue to do what you're doing, shame and sad. Regardless of who your kumu is, that is horrible. You're a sad excuse for a Hawaiian, period. And that goes for a lot of people. There's so much people in this hula community that like to bash. There's so much people in the hula community who like to put others down. They like to run their mouth. And it's horrible. The Hawaiian values of aloha, lokahi, malama, kokua, olu olu, ha'a ha'a. As kumuhula, as practitioners of the hula, you shouldn't be bad mouthing or bashing anybody. Everybody in the hula community should be supportive, should be kako'o of each other. And I don't mean kako'o and be supportive face to face. I mean all the time. Not be nice, nice, honey, and help, and yeah, okay, aloha, in front of the person, and then once the person's not around, or you stay behind closed doors, or you stay talking to other people, you stay talking about that person, or bad mouthing or bashing that person. So un-Hawaiian of you. That is horrible. You're just a horrible person. Hawaiians should be supporting Hawaiians. So people in the hula community, they should be supporting each other, because there's a lot of kumu out there, and I've heard it said to my face. I've heard it around, who some kumus, they place themselves so high on a pedestal that nobody can touch them. Let me get a bat and swing it and knock you off of that pedestal, because you're not God. You're not untouchable. I hate that. I especially hate when those kumus out there that say, if you don't come from my hula line, you don't matter. If you never uniki, you don't matter. Um, some people out there don't even know what uniki is. Some people don't even know what the origin of uniki is. They don't know where uniki comes from. Some of them they uniki, but they don't do the I lolo. I can go into so much different things about this uniki process. Uh, I'm not gonna waste my breath on it. But I hate that. I hate when kumuhulas, noted kumuhulas, say that. It makes them seem like, sorry for the language, their shit don't stink. But let me tell you, everybody's shit stinks. Yeah? So not gonna be walking around with your nose up high and thinking that you high and mighty. Yeah? And the reason why I'm saying this is because on this trip, I learned that someone in Japan, a kumuhula, a Hawaiian, is bad mouthing me, is talking about me. And I love it. I do. But I never met the person. I never met the person in face to face. I don't even know about this person. I don't know their background. And I frankly don't care. But what I don't like is when they attack my students. Yeah? Or when they attack my students and say stuff like, oh, no, you shouldn't be taking from him. He's not a kumu. Nobody knows him. He don't know what he's doing. No take from him. Okay. How the hell you know? I don't know you. You don't know me. You have something to say to me, come and say it to my face. That's all. You know, my whole life, my whole career as a kumuhula, that's all I've heard from people is negative stuff. Except for those that support me. Except for those that support me and encourage me to do what I'm doing. Yeah? I don't make stuff up. I do my research just like anybody and everybody else. Just because all of my hula is original, I don't take it from my kumus. Yeah? I don't take it from my kumus or their kumus. I love my hula. I love the originality of it. And I love what I'm doing. You know? So keep talking about me. I love it. Because you're just fueling my fire. I just did a rant today. Because one of that person that's continuously bashing Hawaiians and people who are practicing hula and just keeps running their mouth and their kumu's not doing anything about it because it's shame on that person, shame on that person's kumu. And then about this person who's talking about me in Japan. Because then that reminds me that everybody in the hula community, or not everybody, quite a few or quite a lot of you in the hula community does that. My shit don't stink. You don't come from my halau, you no matter. You don't come from my hula line, you no matter, Ina. If I was your kumu, the kumu they're in hala, and that's the hula line that you're following, if I was them, I would be ashamed of you. I would want to strike you with lightning every chance I get. Sad. Sad. Remember the Hawaiian values of aloha. Remember the sayings, kokua ke kahi, malama ke kahi. Aloha ke kahi. Where is it? I don't know. But I support all of you. I kako all of you for being practitioners of hula or practitioners of anything dealing with the Hawaiian culture because all of us are playing a role in keeping that heartbeat alive, in keeping and in strengthening the Hawaiian culture. Yeah. And whether you like me or not, I like you. I really do. I'm always open for dialogue. I'm always open for conversation. Find me. My information is all over the web. Yeah. I'm a very open person. And if you want to talk, we can talk. From Japan, aloha.